Hello and welcome to my live stream. Trust you are having an awesome day. I am just taking this opportunity to encourage and remind you about the importance of walking in silence. One has to be careful and to be able to figure out who is really here for you or who just only wants a front row seat to your failure. Now, you don't have to give everybody access to your blessings. Keep your successes or your wins to yourself, as most people are not really interested in you succeeding. Nobody cares for the most part. The fact is, they really don't care about your successes and just want to see you fail because it makes you more relatable to them when that happens. Maybe you do have a few loved ones who have genuine concern and care about you, but you winning is not as popular as you might think. Most people are going to be checking in on you for your losses and not necessarily your wins. They're not always checking in to see if you're winning. Instead, they are looking for the losses, the problems, the issues, the mess, because that's where the gossip and the fun is. Unfortunately, most people are sort of sitting in the shadows of your life, just watching silently for your downfall. I mean, think about it. How many people are out here really cheering for you out loud on purpose and intentionally calling you and checking genuinely to see how you're doing? Is it going great for you? And be happy to hear that, to make sure that everything is going good for you. And, strongly encouraging and supporting you, you know, that sort of thing. You may be actually winning in your career, in your educational pursuits, in your business, for example. And people will say, "Nice job, I'm proud of you." But guess what? Are encouraging, most of them are genuinely happy for you, or some of your inner circle, such as your family and good friends, they're generally happy for you. But unfortunately, in this society, people in general are addicted to controversy and to drama. They are addicted to the mess in society. And that is how it is in our lives. People are not addicted to other people elevating and moving up. For example, if you notice, people are drawn to TV, content on television, for example, or on social media where there's a lot of drama. They'll watch crime shows and thriller and crazy stuff on TV. And for example, the 10 o'clock news that people watch, there is a lot of negativity that people are addicted to. And because negativity sells, not the good things that are happening in your local city. Good stories don't sell, as it's the negative stories that make one feel scared and fearful. It's the drama and the issues, the problems that really attracts people and makes them tune in to your social media feed or TV in general. And it's the same way in your life. People are tuning in to your 10 o'clock news drama more so then they're tuning in for all of your wonderful abundance and all the good things that are happening to you. So they are addicted to drama. Your success doesn't inspire a lot of people. It may inspire and motivate some, but guess what? It isn't going to inspire a whole lot of people in your circle as you may believe. As a matter of fact, your success just reminds people of how unsuccessful they are right now. And it just reminds them of the things that they haven't done in their lives that they have always wanted to, but never got a chance to. Now, most people won't come out and say out loud, but your abilities, your successes, expose people's inabilities and make them very uncomfortable around you. We all know that bad news travels way faster than good news. Why? Because people crave the bad news. That is what they want, and that's what they thrive on. Some people just live for the controversy, they live for the drama, the arguments, and the bad behaviors. They flock to that kind of stuff. It's just like when you see two people smiling and liking each other and are having a good time, no big deal. We tend to brush that off or turn a blind eye to that sort of stuff. But let those two people start getting ready to have a fight or a quarrel, and everybody's going to run over there and gather around to witness the fight or the drama that's taking place. It's like an almost a sick addiction that people have to controversy. And it's the same thing that occurs in your life when you are doing great and doing wonderful. People will grudgingly pat you on the back and say, good job for the most part. But when you start doing bad, oh my goodness, they're going to say, let me run over there. And they will be crowding around looking at you going through your problems and your issues. And, they delight in that because that is what they crave. If you know people who are just like that, please drop it in the comments below and let me know if you know people who are like that. So, having a peaceful life or just a regular, boring life, or even if you're having good times and fun and you're successful, that stuff is just boring. Now, some people, as I did mention, will be happy for you, but in the back of a lot of people's mind, they're quietly thinking or saying that should have been me. I wish that was me. Wow, I wish I had it like this. You can't expect a celebration of your successes from people who are secretly competing with you or people who are secretly envious and jealous of you. Your growth, your achievements threatens other people's level of comfort with themselves. You start changing and doing something different in your life. For example, maybe you don't spend money the way you used to spend money or go to the places where you used to go because now you're trying to build wealth. So you have started reading and start going in a different circle, moving among a different circle of people. And that will make people uncomfortable because they want you to stay the same person that you were when you were all together 15 years ago. But now that you are mature, you're in your 40s, in your 50s, and you're saying to yourself, I don't want to be there no more, or I don't want to live like that anymore. That makes people in your circle be uncomfortable about you and about themselves. Another example is, for example, you were all 25 years of age and you were struggling. Maybe you were all just fresh out of college, or maybe you didn't go to college, but you were working at the same place and you were all at the same level. Now, all of a sudden, you are up here in terms of life, and they're right there in terms of their life back where they were years ago. But you have made a few decisions other than the type of the decisions that they have made. They made the decision to go left while you made the decision to go right. And now, you're all looking back and saying, wow, look where they have come from. Look what they've achieved. And that person could feel some type of way about that because you have become a threat almost to them. Now, granted, people like to hear a good comeback story. They purposefully allow you to fall when, they could have helped and in some way mitigate that fall. But they want to see you fall first before you get up and come back. So that way, they want to see you go down a level before you get back up because they want to see a comeback story. And that makes them, makes you relatable to them. Yes. So just be careful, walk in silence. You will find that not telling everybody what you're doing, what your plans are for the future, it's better because then if you fail, they don't have to know that you fail. You can experience that by yourself without having an audience to that. The same way, if you are changing directions and you have achieved, you are doing well, it's still best not to say that to anybody because again, that will cause envy, jealousy, and make people uncomfortable around you in general. Yes, so I'm so happy to share this with you, and thank you for hearing me out, and thank you for listening. And please remember to subscribe. Ciao. Take care. Have a good day.